Today, I'll be unboxing the Concrete Jungle and Invisible Bully Notorious B.I.G statue. Stick around.
DJ Links is in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And I am hype. I am excited. You could probably, I'm smiling ear to ear. My face hurts. Voice is a little bit raspy. Shout out to Jadakiss. I got a little rasp going on, but whatever. Here we have Concrete Jungle in collaboration with Invisible Bully, Notorious B.I.G statue. I've been waiting for this. I saw when the pictures dropped for this last year. Oh man, even before we get into it, just a quick little background story. This was pre-sold out, so it's limited to 850 pieces. And then the other day, right the week before they were set to ship, on Instagram, put out a post, it's since been deleted, put out a post and said, 5 people couldn't wait, 5 of these have been made available. Boom, I saw that, went to the site, I was able to scoop one up, got my order confirmation, I was super hyped. I hit my man up, Comic Book Drip Doggy, he dropped his review last week. Hit him up and he was able to scoop one. Oh, it was such a good feeling, especially that, you know, being from Brooklyn, if I missed out on this Notorious B.I.G statue, I would have been kicking myself. It's something that I've always wanted. I believe this is the first and only, I might be wrong, but the first and only officially licensed Notorious B.I.G statue. But enough of me yippee yapping, yappy yabba yabba doo doo dada. Let's unbox and review this bad boy, literally. Wow. But like we always do, the first thing we check out is the box. Let's go. So the box all around is absolutely gorgeous. The art is crazy and it tells a magnificent story. So on this side, we have the Notorious B.I.G, the way he was dressed on the cover of Life After Death. Down on the left hand, on the bottom, we have the cover of Ready to Die. On the top left corner, it's him performing. Then up on the top, it says live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the fullest. Little known fact, I was born and raised in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And then on the top right hand corner, we have some of that Coogee leaking out from the Coogee sweater. Super dope front. Let's check out the side. So on this side, Brooklyn Bridge up at the top. We got some project buildings, dope. Frank White, that was B.I.G's alias, the King of New York. Then in the middle is a picture of him with the Kango, sunglasses, chain. The bottom, the Coogee, the Jesus piece. And then on the side, on the brick, the graffiti is dope. It's a bunch of Biggie songs. You got Big Papa, you got Warning, Give Me the Lou, Just Playing, Miss You, Was Beef, Juicy. Super fire. Now on the back, this is the way the statue is. So it's him sitting on a throne, stacks of cash all around, Timberlands, blue jeans, Coogee, Jesus piece, the crown, super fire. King of New York at the top in the graffiti. I love it. And then on the final side, this is B.I.G when he was 16 years old. There was a freestyle battle and he demolished this kid. And then on the side, you can see the lyrics from 10 Crack Commandment, or what the actual commandments were. This box is phenomenal. Now that we got the box out of the way, yo, I can't wait. Let's open this thing up. There's a lot going on right here, but let me show this piece. So this looks like it's a linear representation of the art box. So it's just flat and that's what it looks like. So yeah, if I were to make this into a box, that's exactly what the art box looks like. Pretty dope, pretty dope. And then I forgot to mention on the art box, it was there when I was opening up, I saw it. This is number 481 of 850. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's look at each individual piece one by one and then we'll put it all together. So this is the base, and the base is absolutely phenomenal. This is just a quick look. We're gonna get real in depth, check out all the nooks and crannies, but the base is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the body of the Notorious B.I.G. It's missing the arms. It comes with several arm switch outs. You got the Timbs, you got the jeans, you got the smoke going around his leg, Coogee sweater, of course, Coogee down to the socks, rings and watch filled with rocks, and we're just gonna place him on the throne right there. So he has a bunch of different switch outs. This is a switch out for the left arm, and then the hand goes there. It's funny, I don't know if this is the right accessory for it, but it's giving me some resistance. It's supposed to be magnetic, but it's pushing it away. So you're supposed to have his hand there, and then the cane. Another switch out. So him right there, bottle of Chandon Moet, but it says King of New York because of licensing issues. That's dope. And then the final left arm switch out. It's him, stack of money in his hand, ring looking dope, crazy ruby ring. That's fire, so we're gonna leave that one on him. And then for the right hand, it goes like that, elbow bent, smoke around his forearm. And then his right hand on the magnet just snaps right in. He's holding a cigar, smoke pluming, and then a gold wristwatch on the side. So the first portrait, he comes with a fedora. Skin tone is looking pretty cool. Paint application is pretty dope on the portrait. The eyebrows are done nice. The eyes are done pretty cool. White fedora. I don't remember where he was wearing a white fedora, but this is pretty dope. I will not be using this portrait. The second portrait, dope. He got his sunglasses, the Kangol hat, the smoke coming out of his mouth from hitting that blood. I said cigar, but you know that's a big old spliff. Again, the paint application on the lips is pretty cool. I could see under the sunglasses from the angle that I'm at that it looks pretty dope, the eyes. But this is pretty cool. This is my second favorite of the portraits. Final portrait, and this is the one that I'm gonna display him with, is just him, his Caesar, looking serious, Notorious B.I.G. His eyes, the paint application is dope. The eyebrows super detailed. The mouth, the lip color looks phenomenal. Yo, it looks all around. The sculpt is good. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is not a sideshow piece or XM Studios or anything like that. This is, you know, Concrete Jungle. So the sculpt is pretty awesome for a company that's relatively unknown, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put that head sculpt right there. And then of course, he won't be complete without his Jesus piece. Biggie Smalls. I think the Jesus piece is synonymous with the Notorious B.I.G. He popularized it. So dope, so dope. And then of course, it's gonna be hard to focus on these, but he comes with his Versace glasses. Back in the day, Biggie popularized Versace sunglasses. So we're gonna pop that right on there. Boom, falls right into place. And then last but certainly not least, his crown. He is Big B.I.G., the King of New York, with his crown on, the Versace shades. This thing looks phenomenal. First impressions with everything together. I'm blown away. I'm super biased because it's Biggie and I'm from Brooklyn. But yo, super dope. Let's get into some in-depth shots of the statue. Taking a closer look at the statue, and this thing is absolutely amazing. Like I said, I'm biased, so I'm giving this a super fire. But let's look at the sculpt, the paint application, and everything overall. So let's start with Biggie himself, right? Let's start at the Timberlands. You got the Timberlands, they look official. They got the brown leather thing at the top. I was worried that they would not have that, and you know, we don't rock those. You have to have the brown leather at the top of the Timberlands, untied. The blue jeans, the paint application on the jeans are okay. It's very smooth, not a lot of texture going on. You could see the seams of the jeans in the front, on the sides, so that's cool, but not a lot of texture going on. On the Coogee sweater, it's very smooth. I would have appreciated some texture on the sweater to make it seem like kind of more realistic, like a Coogee sweater is, you know what I'm saying? And then the smoke plumes around him are pretty cool. I think they could have them look more smoky, if that makes any sense. But right now they're, you know, they're just great. It kind of looks flat. Let's look at his face sculpt with the shades, with the crown. Super dope, man. This is Biggie. The chain looks phenomenal on him. It looks just like Biggie, and I'm absolutely floored by this. Minor gripes aside about the texture on the pants, on the sweater, this is absolutely phenomenal. Looking at the back of the statue, and it's crazy the amount of detail added to this. So it's a bodega. You know, like where I grew up, grocery store, the bodega, cigarettes, lotto beer, you know what I'm saying? And graffiti, you could see the front of the store. This is dope. I love the graffiti, I love the doors. It is amazing. Looking at him from the side, and the chair, the throne is dope, man. It's super, super ornate. You can see the great detail that was put into sculpting this. It says B.I.G there on the side. It's crazy. Same thing on the other side, the ornate detail sculpted into that throne. Dope. So boom, again, I'm super biased, so I'm loving this, but it's not perfect. Like, it's not a Sideshow piece, it's not an XM Studios piece, it's not a Prime One piece, so it's not perfect, but it's what we got, right? So overall, I think it is stunning. I think the base is super ambitious, and the level of detail, the heft to it, the base is really heavy, and when you look at the money base, that's like crazy. The ornate sculpting and everything in the chair, the back, the grocery store back, the graffiti, all the little intricacies and the details are there. The paint app on the jeans, it is what it is. I mean, it's I love it, but I'm biased. I'm gonna say that a million times in this video. I am biased. I don't know what more can I say. This gets a super fire. No, I jumped the gun, hold on. Let's talk about the switch outs. This is probably the way that I'm gonna have them there, with the arm, with the money on the armrest, as opposed to with the Moet bottle. And the other arm didn't work. I don't wanna say it didn't work, but the magnet to the hand piece wasn't going into the wrist piece. So it was, what do you call that? I don't know what you call that in magnetic terms, but it wasn't working, so I'm not going to be able to use that. So that knocks a point down. Not that I wanted to put the cane anyway. The Jesus piece is dope. The crown, the jewels on the crown is super fire. The sunglasses, the Versace shades, super fire. The detail on the wristwatch on this arm, and then the smoke plumes and all that stuff from his spliff. Anyway, we have to give this a rating. Let me be realistic about this. There are some flaws. The paint could have been better. Like I said, the detail in the jeans, stuff like that, it comes across pretty flat. Like on the Timbs, the paint on the Timbs comes across flat, but it's Biggie, and I love Biggie. But realistically, I gotta give it a grade, right? So we go from super fire to meh, trash, and super trash. I'm gonna give this a fire because it is a super fire in my heart. But realistically, there are some paint flaws and things that I would have preferred to be done better. But it still is a fucking fire. So that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about this Biggie statue from Concrete Jungle and Invisible Bully. Limited run of 850 produced. Boom. Already on the secondary market, these things are blowing up. They're going for G money. For G money on the secondary market. It's nuts. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, consider joining the Link Squad, and as always, most importantly, spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Peace.